बिल को पास होने दें। धन्यवाद।
धन्यवाद। श्री एम शमूगम जी, 6 minutes. 6 minutes.
Thank you very much for giving me an opportunity to speak on the debate on the working of the Ministry of Water Resources. Water is one of the 5 components of Panchabhudam. Water is a very important resource, and some experts have predicted if at all there is a world war in the future, that would be in the claim of the water resources. I am coming from the state of Tamil Nadu, and we are in riparian state. Rivers from the west to east reach the Bay of Bengal. Kaveri is one of the important rivers in the south, and it provides irrigation and drinking water facilities to more than 3 states. Kaveri Delta in Tamil Nadu is known as granary of the south and get irrigation facilities from the Kaveri River. But unfortunately, due to denying of our share of water, we are suffering. Due to shortage of water and to conserve surplus water, we have demanded for a flood carrier canal linking river Kaveri and Gundar to divert surplus water to drought-prone districts. Tamil Nadu government has agreed for this, and clearance from the Central Water Commission is awaited. Under the project, water from the Kaveri that receives heavy flood due to rain in the Western Ghats will be diverted to the South Vellar and Agni rivers. It is proposed to divert the flood waters from the Kaveri to deficit basins up to the Gundar for the benefit of the people in Karur, Trichy, Pudukkottai, Sivagangai and Ramanathapuram districts for sustaining drinking water needs and recharging groundwater. We, on behalf of the DMK party, urge upon the central government, particularly Honorable Water Resources Minister, to accord technical clearance and financial support to this project. Since people wanted change in Tamil Nadu, and with the blessings of our people, Thalapathy Stalin is going to form a government in Tamil Nadu after this election. Our state is a water deficit state, and we are not getting the quantum of water as awarded by the Kaveri Water Dispute Tribunal as modified by the Supreme Court. The central government has failed to play its role, and with the result such a scene is created that one state is fighting against another state. Actually, if the central government adheres to the guidelines and the principle of the riparian states, the problem would not have come. Conservation and regeneration of rivers. The Ministry of Water Resources is supposed to fulfill the implement of the object of the regeneration of rivers through municipal sewage and industrial effluent treatment, river surface cleaning and rural sanitation. But its activities are far from satisfaction. In the water deficit, nothing has been done to conserve and regenerate the water resources. During monsoon, we get very good rainfall, but unfortunately the water is not stored either in water bodies or recharged. All the water bodies like lake, ponds, tanks and canals are in dry condition, and desiltation has not been done for years together. The result is water goes down in rain in the sea. Earlier there used to be 40,000 water bodies, and now there are hardly 4,000. Therefore, the government should allocate specific funds for desiltation and development of existing water bodies like lake, ponds and tanks. The central government should come out with an effective scheme for regeneration of peninsular river like Vaigai, Palar, Tenbannai, Tamarabarni, etc. On the areas near sea coast, backwater comes into the land during rainy season and spoils the fertile land in saline water. Therefore, canals on the sea coast should be constructed so that the excess rainwater will collect in the canals and prevent the seawater getting into the inland area. Similarly, mangrove forest should be encouraged, which is environment friendly and also prevent the sea erosion. During tsunami time also, the effect of the damage was also reduced because of mangrove. I would therefore urge upon the minister to encourage planting of more mangrove plantation and also to conserve them so that it would help them in conserve the land. Experts have noted that India is fast moving towards groundwater crisis, and nearly 60% of all districts in the country have issues related to either availability of groundwater or quality of good groundwater. There is a fast groundwater depletion. If you go deep into the borewell, you get contaminated water, chemical substance. Therefore, there should be a mechanism to regulate the control and the development of groundwater resources of the country for sustainable management of groundwater resources through a strong groundwater database and community participation in the sector. The 15th Finance Commission has also warned about this. The Honorable Minister has announced phase 2 of Water Resource Abhiyan under the flagship program Water Conservation Campaign. You have said 734 districts would be covered. Out of these, how many districts Tamil Nadu would be covered? Tamil Nadu being a water deficit state, I would urge the Honorable Minister to pay more attention to the renovations of traditional water bodies and tanks in Tamil Nadu. Thank you very much.